Many mind-body dualists would argue that there is something separate of the mind and body, where we can recognize that humans have both physical properties and mental properties. People have, or seem to have, the sort of properties attributed to the physical sciences. These physical properties include size, weight, shape, color, and motion through space and time. But they also have mental properties, which we do not attribute to physical objects. These properties involve consciousness, including perceptual experience, emotional experience, and much else. Intentionality, including beliefs, desires, and much else. And they are also possessed by a subject or a self. The critique of this from the primacy of perception by Maurice Merleau-Ponty would argue something entirely different, and even revolutionary to the idea of dualism. Ponty seems to seal up the purely behavioristic and mentalistic modes of function. This example would be something like, we are purely behavior, the cognition doesn't exist. What we are is stimuli in the environment, and therefore we can change that behavior through the sculpting of a person. That's a more Skinner philosophy of behaviorism. Ponty believes that all these ideologies actually get it wrong, and that instead of having a body, we are our body. There is no distinguishing the mind and body as solo things that operate outside each other. The mind is not just purely the mind because the mind perceives, which perception is only present for, as humans through our body. The relation between mind and body is the same. Many of us forget how perception gives to our idea of truth. Instead of our mind and body working separately, Ponty thinks we embody the world through this embodiment. Our body and minds are one and the same. Our critical thought helps our embodiment in the world. The mind also helps us position ourselves and process the world we take in. These processes are simultaneously helping each other. For the body to the mind, the process Ponty thinks that the body in turn is normally animated, and all its functions contribute to perception. For a long time, perception was deemed as a purely mind-level phenomenon. Ponty connects the mind and the body as the body's orientation of space, or as he puts, the haunting of space gives us a scheme that we turn into perception through our senses that pick up on the natural world around us. But the mind also has to take in information, which then is transformed or recaptured to give us shape in the world. Ponty refers to the double function of body as a metamorphosis. This body we have that haunts space is not just a physical thing I can touch, grab, and feel. All these things I mention are observable and measurable, but it's also an experiencing thing that I can sense, live, embody, be aware of, and finally use my perception with. Perception is not a disconnected mental act, but something rooted in being a body. As stated earlier, we do not have bodies, but instead we are our bodies. The action of being a body is not disconnected from being a mind, for example. We are a double function, both perceiving as a subject in the world that can be wrong and biased, but also as a perceiving object that is observable and can observe itself and what's around it.